He's a young man with big ambitions and a big personality. He told us at the press conference he wanted to become the greatest distance runner in history. It is a punchy aspiration, but so far in his young career, he is delivering.
Monaco, of course, was actually, it was a great event for me, and I was kind of nervous, of course, and I was kind of panicking. I kind of sometimes was in disbelief that I would not make the world record. But then, of course, what came to my mind was that I had announced that I was going to attack the world record, so I was like, no, I said it myself, so I need to show it and, let people believe that something can happen. It was actually, it was not really so difficult because I had actually done enough training with my coach, with my training partners. Of course, we've been doing crazy sessions. Actually, I did like 12 special sessions before Monaco 5K. All of them are spectacular performances and spectacular world records that not anyone can touch. So, having one is really, special, and if you can have two, it's more special, Yeah.
The last year has been turbulent and very exciting for Joshua. He won the Diamond League final. On the back of that, he went to Doha to win the world title. He came here in Valencia to run a world record on the road. Then he moved on to the 5K on the road in Monaco, and he finished it off with another world record again in Monaco on the track 5,000 meter. It's been incredible. To go for the world record 10,000 meter on the track in October is quite unusual. Our planning is also unusual. Because of the COVID pandemic, we had to change the schedule. When World Half Marathon moved from March to October, we had to reschedule goals. And together with Adi and Joshua, we decided that we wanted to try and attack the world record 10K. The way we set the schedule for Joshua is a combined effort. Together with Adi and Joshua, we discussed the goals and the plans for the season, and we make a planning all together.
After the world record in Monaco, we make a few changes in the preparation for the 10,000 meters. But in my opinion, training must be simple. So it's a little bit more in 10,000 meter pace that you are doing the track sessions, and the long runs were a little bit longer.
Nice to meet you.
How are you?
I'm the coach of the boys.
Oh, good to meet you.
Good job in Monaco.
Oh, thank you, yeah.
And nice PRs, of course, this season for you.
Yeah.
We have a small discussion about the lights or the formation. Light, the first lamp is the green light.
Yeah, I'm now coaching Joshua for 5 years. And in about the first 4 years, I was going on a regular basis to Uganda for about 3-4 weeks. In the last year, and also because of the lockdown in Uganda, I was there for more than 1 year now full time. And yeah, of course that was very helpful for the fine-tuning of the program, to be there, to talk always with the athletes, and especially also with Joshua. So no, that was very helpful, and this is one of the reasons that Joshua has grown to this level.
Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6 times.
be the coach of Joshua is quite an easy job. As an athlete, as a person that is listening very well. When you tell something, give a good motivation, then he's following the directions that you are giving. For me, as a coach, as a person, it's very important that I have a connection with an athlete. For me, an athlete can be maybe very talented, but when I don't have a personal connection with the athlete, then the cooperation between me and the athlete will be not very successful. With Joshua, I have a very good relation, connection, friendship. That's one of the reasons that we are, as a team, as a combination, that we are also very successful.
Y esta oportunidad surge pues de una terrible situación que estamos viviendo.
Con seguridad a toda la gente y sirva todo esto como una plataforma de promoción del atletismo.
Antes, a los que os gustan los detalles.
You know, the year has been so difficult, and it started with the World Half Marathon Championship being cancelled in March, and then the next was, of course, the Olympic Games. It was really cancelled. So, but then, of course, it was a twist of events, and of course, me and my coach Adi Ruta and Yuri, we had Plan A, Plan B, and Plan C. So when the World Half Marathon Championship, that was Plan A. Then the Plan B was if the Olympics is cancelled, then we have Plan C, and Plan C was actually trying to attack the world records on the track. So I think we are halfway, you know.
Welcome to Valencia.
Thank you.
Trying to discover if I can be on course to become the greatest distance runner of all time.
Managing Joshua through the years is like putting a puzzle together. He feels a lot of responsibility towards the community. Therefore, training and life balance sometimes is a difficult puzzle to lay. But now, also with the help of Adi being there full time, we are able to set a more and more stable foundation for him in life. So he can focus better on training and on the thing he loves most, and that's running.
My dream is to break the world records one time in the track, and then I will be really, be so grateful. It has been actually in my mind for a long time, and now to go and, of course, go after the record tomorrow. Was to attack the world record in 7 hills in 2017. I came short with only 3 seconds. But then after that, of course, every announcement, every pronouncement for the world record, I've been going after it, and of course I've been attacking the world record. So all this, is about having the right people around you. Of course, it starts with the management, the coach, the teammates, and the support. So that means a lot of things, of course, is a combination of all this, and it builds up to something great, It's actually, one of the hardest world records that I think the closest person to have ever run prior to the last 10 years is, I think we've not had so many guys come under, 26:30. So that tells you how special the record is, and it's a superhuman performance that one can still do that,
What makes Joshua unique is that he's determined, he's focused, And as a result, everything he does and he believes in is a 100% score.
Good evening and welcome to what promises to be a very special night of distance running. This is the NN Valencia World Record Day here in an intimate atmospheric Desde Nationale-Nederlanden in the heart of the city. Huge efforts from everybody involved to make sure tonight can happen safely and in accordance with all the rules. We are all set for two global stars taking on world records that have stood for more than a decade.
I know Joshua now for 6 years, and the way he grew as a person has been quite a transformation. In the beginning he was a shy young man, and now you can see by time his confidence is growing, and you can see, you know, a responsible father figure is stepping up. He's the leader of the group. He is a guy who gives back to the community. He is a guy who has love and care for his family. And he's very passionate about the things he wants to do and he believes in.
I think it would really mean the whole world to me. You know, it would be really a special moment for me and the running world, of course, to see that a record is broken after a couple of 15 years or 16 years down the road. So it will be really a world to me.
Cheptegei, third from the right-hand side. What an athlete. Silver medalist in the 10,000 metres last year, bronze in the world cross-country, but twice a world junior cross-country champion, and that really takes some doing. Here we go then. Does history beckon for Cheptegei? We will be watching the clock, but there is a reason that record of Tourist has stood for 12 years. So 3 seconds outside world record pace, so she's got a little bit of work to do at the moment, Cheptegei. Well, it's been brilliant so far. Beatrice Cheptegei has done a fantastic job taking her through 3,000 metres, but these laps now will really start to hurt. She's got a chance here, she really has. She's running brilliantly, her form has been maintained beautifully. She's a lovely flowing runner to watch. Now it's got to her. She's in uncharted territory here, because this young 22-year-old from Ethiopia is 400 metres away from glory. Cheptegei driving for history, driving for the line. It's going to be a new world record in Valencia. Unbelievable, 14:06. She has smashed a record that has stood for more than 12 years. There's the embrace for Beatrice Cheptegei. And in a year that's been so hard for so many people, what a moment of inspiration from a 22-year-old who has just run the race of her life. Joshua Cheptegei is poised and ready for his assault on history. The reigning world champion, the world cross-country champion. And what a fantastic record he took from Kenenisa Bekele in August over 5,000 metres. He'll be following the familiar figure of Roy Kurenweg, his job to do the early pace-making duties. This is really good from Roy. He's going to have to answer some savage questions. I was talking to his coach, Adi Ruta, and he was saying that Joshua has a massive appetite for pain. He says, I don't really need to equip him with any mental tools to try and cope with the pain. He's just born with a gift to take punishment, and that's what he's going to need to be able to do tonight. Matt Ramsden's done a good job here. 7:52. They are absolutely bang on world record pace at the moment. He needs Nicholas to keep going as long as he possibly can. This is the loneliness now of the long distance runner. Cheptegei is now on his own. He's being roared on though by a growing number of people sitting on the city wall. And you know what, I just noticed a little almost imperceptible acceleration there, because I think he sensed that this is getting a little bit tight. It's a glittering list of who's who in terms of the all-time greats, and that's the kind of company that Joshua Cheptegei would be in if he can somehow keep this going. This is absolutely incredible. Wherever you're watching this in the world, I hope you're enjoying this, because we're watching something really, really special here. 62.9, lap after lap after lap. He's edging ever closer to a place in the history books. He is standing as a symbol of all that is great. He's pouring his heart and soul into this record attempt, into this journey to greatness that he is relentlessly pursuing. He's just got to keep driving. Kenenisa Bekele's time, 26:17. We've seen one world record. I think we might be about to see another. This has been absolutely fantastic. The hairs on the back of my neck are standing to attention. It's a standing ovation from everyone here. He has roared with the heart of an African lion. He's delivered. It's a world record for Joshua Cheptegei, the Commonwealth champion, the world champion. Is the fastest man in history, over 6.25 miles. And this is a night that will never be forgotten.
In my opinion, for Joshua, it's important that he can say at the end of his career that people are saying about him, he's one of the greatest runners we ever saw in history. And for him it's also very important that Uganda is proud of him.
I want to offer, of course, the best example I can be to the young ones, to the other guys, and I want to be of inspiration to them. And I think they like it, you know.